I think something memorable will come out of this whole Lanza's shooting of the elementary school students and personnel and his mom is if we have control based on his massacre. And I just believe that there isn't going to be no gun control. Folks like guns so much. And especially now that evil is dominating the world and more people are subscribing to the various forms of evil, which when that grows, the courage and the determination and so decline and fear escalates. And you must agree that the purchase of guns and walking around with guns is because of the fear factor. Now, of course, he has brought on some fear, which people might want to have guns now. They're talking about arming teachers and so forth. And people love guns too much, man. I mean, the misinterpreted Constitution talking about a militia. I'm not a militia. You're not a militia. What do you want with a gun? A well-armed and trained militia. You know? I mean, they were able to construe the Constitution to mean that people should have guns. So unless you change the Constitution and people start seeing it correct, there's going to be no end to it. Or if people become courageous again, like in the past, two big men have a dispute, they go out in the street, they slug it out. Who win? You go to the hospital with the one that is wounded, and if possible, the one with the station and the jail and whatever. But that was the better way than shooting somebody once and for all the person's going on to hell or heaven or wherever. And so I don't think that guns it's the problem because we see Jim Jones killed 1,000 Americans. He didn't use a gun. Of course, I mean Senator Ryan or Congressman Ryan, he ended up getting killed and some others as party because they didn't make a bad move. They should have had either American military presence or the Guyana military presence to back them up. So that was something separate. But there are other ways of killing people. He used cyanide in Kool-Aid. Parents drunk the kids. Some people drive into a crowd. Oh, some use bombs. Fly a plane into a building. I mean, there's so many other ways to kill, and those ways have killed more than guns. And while I don't have a gun, and I don't care about guns or gun lobby or nothing, I'm just looking at the facts here. I'm saying that what we need is people with conscience and character and respect for the human life. So that even if you have a gun, doesn't matter how awesome it is, it could be a cannon, it could be a 15 cannon, whatever you have. I mean, what you bought it for, maybe it's for hunting, or perhaps for protecting your property or whatever. But to go out and randomly shoot at people and indiscriminate shooting and so forth, it's a matter of character. And I think that instead of trying to have gun control, we should try to have evil control. I mean, I can't understand why in an enlightened, advanced country like the United States, people are going to be celebrating Halloween, which is an old European thing, I don't see they do much about it in Europe, perhaps, I don't know, but in America it's more of a big deal. And then they go on to magic and Ouija board and Wicca, voodoo straight up from Haiti, Cuba, I mean, Louisiana and so on. So I think that is more dangerous than the guns. Because, you see, Lanza and others have killed, but that was just their role. Evil is the principle here. And people have died from other ways, pushing drugs. You know how much people have been killed by one drug push alone? Who knows? What about, the boy that he was going to the Middle East and shoot a whole bunch of people? You know what I mean? People that join high society and high secret this and that, saying that we need some blood, we need some souls, go on and get some from me now. So it comes down to this: unless people have courage again, unless people have character and value the human life, I think it's just a waste of time. Because even if you don't control guns, I mean, the criminals, those guns weren't his. He took somebody else's gun. So that guns can still be around. Oh, they would join the police force and use their guns. Or join the military and try to sneak away with this gun and ammo and try to kill a whole bunch of people. So let us put evil aside. This is the bottom line. Nobody has looked into Adam Lanza's files to see whether he was a Harry Potter fan which of the evils that he really was fascinated with, psychics, astrology, and so on. So let us calculate and tabulate the various forms of evil, and ask God to help us to walk away from them, because evil and drug addiction are almost the same. But I think evil is more dangerous than drug addiction, because they both tend to work on the mind, but you might not have enough drugs to really damage the mind, but you could have enough evil because it's so insidious, and it's not something that other people know except they have special sort of perception like me. I could see folks and know the evil, so you could see it in the face. And in Florida, my girlfriend told the judge how I say a lot of people are evil. Then you see Santorum came and said people are evil. I mean, you just have to be aware. This judge didn't know people becoming evil. He thought that even he is evil, Judge Gooden. He is evil just like Stanza. He take away people, kids, and children in foster care. And that's worse, because these people, the kids are dead and gone. They know to bury the child. But when they take your kids, especially when you're innocent, and they just need that's money for the state. Jeff Bush wanted money to run the state. And then this judge needs to be recognized as the adoption judge, violating the Constitution, and violating the laws of Florida. You don't know where your child is. And that's worse. It's like they kidnap your child. It's like your child is lost forever. Because, relationships with family, we take it for granted. But if your child doesn't grow up with you, and you did all the things with them, and they did things with you, it's like just like another person's only have genetics when you meet them, 19, 18 years after. They don't want to see you. Their lives are so destroyed, and so on. So I think that is the issue. It's not guns. It's the evil that we have to sort of abate.